Hey beauties, how's it going? Jade here with a wash and go tutorial. Now I have a couple wash and go tutorials on my channel already, but this one is my most up-to-date process of doing a wash and go. And honestly, my wash and goes are really not real wash and goes. They're more of a wash, style, and diffuse, because I like using a diffuser because I can guarantee good results every time I do my hair, because I hate letting my hair air dry, and then I don't like the product that I used in my hair, so it doesn't look right or it looks way down or anything like that. So when I diffuse, I already know that I'm going to get the volume that I like and the shine that I like and in the style that I like. So today I'm doing a wash and go tutorial for you guys. Really simple, probably the most simple wash and go routine that I have ever done, because it's only a one product step. So basically, I'll go ahead and talk about wash and goes just very quickly on this video, because I think that for me, it's always a continuous learning process for my hair, because I think that my hair definitely gets used to certain products and then the products don't work for me anymore, or I will start using so many other products to try out that like I forget what my hair likes. And so the last couple months I've been trying to find better products for me to really give me the desired look that I like, which is what I have today. Big fluffy curls but still defined and more like ringlets, and my hair clumps together. So like I like when my curls clump, and so not everybody likes this style. Now there's different wash and goes and different things or elements that you can do in your routine to give you different results for your wash and go. So as far as air drying versus diffusing, air drying, you're not going to get as much volume, but if you like a more controlled and basically a more controlled curl look, then you'll get that with a wash and go when you air dry, because you're not going to be fluffing it up or anything like that. You're just going to let it be itself and just dry naturally. And so especially with air drying, don't touch your hair with your hands or anything during the drying process. Most of you ladies know that, but it does disrupt your curl if you do touch it while it's wet. So you definitely, if you're air drying, you just want to let it be, let it dry by itself, and then have your desired look. Now when you diffuse, you're definitely going to get a lot more volume. And when I diffuse, I like to use a high air pressure with a low heat, just because the high air pressure gets my hair drier faster without using a lot of heat. And so I use a really cheap little Revlon blow dryer that I've had for like a year, and it's got tape around it, and it's my Old Faithful, because I love it. My diffuser works great on it. It's never let me down. I actually rebought the same blow dryer after my other one had broke, because I loved it that much, and it bends and stuff so you can pack it really easy, which is, I travel so much that's a really big piece for me. But anyway, so that's air drying versus diffusing. Now product wise, if you have curls that tend to get really big and you like that look, you want to go for more lightweight products, hence products that have like water or aloe vera juice as one of the first ingredients, because it means that that's a water-based product. And so I know for my hair really likes products that has a water-based conditioner consistency. So Tresemme Naturals, Aussie Moist, Trader Joe's Nourishing Conditioner, you know, all those type of products. And so, but with conditioners, I use those as stylers too. So I'll co-wash with a conditioner, and then I usually style with a conditioner. But when I style with a conditioner, I always have to add on a lightweight gel. So lightweight gel that I like are Dad Climate Control Heat Humidity Gel that I used to use a really long time, for a really long time. Curls Botanical Goddess, or the Goddess gel that they have. Those are my two main gels that I like to use in my hair for wash and goes. But today I'm only using one product, and that product is the Beemine Behold Curly Butter. This is a product that will give me nice holds without having to have the two products, because that's the other thing. I know some ladies, when you're trying to figure out what your hair likes, you use kind of like a concoction of products, and so you use a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's good for some people, but I found for my hair that my hair doesn't like all that. My hair likes to maybe one or two products, not even oil most of the time, because oil weighs my hair down. It gives me that very I don't know, it's a very, very defined look, and I want some frizz just to give my hair volume, because frizz does create a sense of volume in your hair if it's controlled. And so when I do too much oil or too much product, I mean, it's like this much. If I do this much too much, my hair will look totally different in a wash and go. So definitely the amount of product that you use does affect your wash and go. And so for me, I found that, again, water-based conditioner textures is what my hair likes, because it's lightweight, and my curls can still expand and breathe with that type of product. And so that's another tip from me would be just watching what your hair likes and how your hair reacts, and try to use things for a while before you jump onto something else. Because a lot of times we can confuse ourselves if we try to use a concoction. You don't necessarily know what in that concoction is not working. And so I would definitely try to do 1 or 2 products at a time, so you can really tell and keep one consistent. So if you know you really like a conditioner or a leave-in conditioner that works really well with your hair, and you're just switching out the gels, I would recommend doing stuff like that so that you can tell what your hair likes. Because if you continue to just throw stuff together, you'll never really know what works for your hair, what doesn't. And then you'll become a product junkie, which we all are already product junkies. We don't need to be product junkies anymore. We need to find what our hair likes and stick to that, or stick to ingredients that our hair likes, because you can use different products, but the key is knowing what consistency of a product your hair likes, what specific ingredients that you can tell that is in a lot of the products that your hair likes. There's usually consistent ingredients that all of them have, and that's how you can tell like what your hair really likes. And so those would be my main tips as far as wash and goes go. Definitely watching you know, how much product you use, what kind of consistency or ingredients that are in your wash and go products, and then air drying versus diffusing, and really deciding what kind of look you're going for. Because again, some people like big fluffy curls, and some people like very controlled, defined curls. So it just depends. But this tutorial, and what I like to do is I like to do my wash and goes just like this. And so in this video, I'll show you how I achieve this look with the Behold Curly Butter and then my diffuser. Now, I don't use a fancy diffuser. Like I said, the blow dryer that I use is a very rinky-dink little Revlon blow dryer, and this is the diffuser that came with. So if you guys haven't used a diffuser before, I'm telling you, it will change your life. I'm talking about if you want big curls, fluff, and volume, you'll definitely love using a diffuser. And it's just great because it sits right in your curls without disturbing them. So it's a really, really great tool to dry your hair and quickly, versus having to wait, for me, 5 hours for my hair to dry. And so yeah, so I'll be showing you how I achieved this wash and go look. So you guys stay tuned and see you next time.
just hit